here. In this video we're analysing pages 50 and 51 from the July 1965 issue of Vogue, part of the picnic spread. Now, this photograph, as we can see from the photo credit down here, is by Cecil Beaton, one of the great portrait photographers of all time, one of the great fashion photographers of all time, particularly in the post-war period. He'd have been one of the elder statesmen of fashion photography by this time, compared with the likes of Helmut Newton and David Bailey with the New Young Turks. But what we've got here is an image that is again trying to ape this painting, the Tissot painting that was on the earlier pages. Okay, it's done in that same, well, that's sort of like it's trying to evoke that 19th century fin de siècle kind of style, I guess. Victorian kind of style. Right, so again, it's a photograph, but it's almost been deliberately designed to look like one of those paintings. Again, the trees here kind of resemble the columns we had in the earlier painting. Again, we've got a woman pouring the tea, playing mother, if you will, possibly literally to this baby, this child here. We've got women interacting with the children, being maternal, but interestingly you also got the man interacting with this child, this little girl, shaking her hand. Perhaps he is being paternal, playing with her or being introduced to her, who knows. We've then got these stuffed animals. I'm assuming they're stuffed, not real. Well, not alive. We've got a monkey here, looks like a macaque or something. We've got some songbirds here, some doves. Can't remember what that's called. It's a kind of, I think it's related to the giraffe. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, again, suggestive of nature. Again, good use of foreground and midground and background. So foreground, midground, background. Create a sense of depth in your photography. Again, a sense of symmetry and the way in which the trees disappear into the background in a single point perspective gives an energy and a dynamism to the image. Again, you've got two kind of lines here, converging lines, creating this sharp triangular shape, which of course focuses all the action into this section here. Of course, the blossoms in the trees are suggestive of spring. The way it's beautifully the way it's lit. Obviously natural lighting, but the way in which the parasol acts as a kind of like a rim light highlighting this model here. There must be some kind of fill light going on in here as well, so onto their face look, so they're not just under the shadows of the trees. Again, they've all got their own eye lines. She appears to be maybe sleeping, or maybe she's looking at him. I think it was him. You know, she's pouring the tea, he's playing with her, she's looking at him. Again, the teapot on its stand, just like this one. She's pouring the tea, just like her. Sorry, her. The children forced to the peripheries in this one, but very much part of the action here. In terms of representations, it's a nostalgia for the past. Nostalgia is very postmodern. A time when things were better, when times when things were more innocent. They were, of course, but that's, you know, the narrative. You've got, again, these people are there to look pretty. These women in particular, he's there to look handsome. Their ideal self, their ideal partner. But yet again, women are reduced to domestic and mother. Although he is being fatherly and paternal. Yeah, but again, they look young, they look beautiful. Very elegant in their dresses. These are modern dresses, but they look very old. Or at least they've been dressed in a way to make them look old. This is appropriate, I guess, for Cecil Beaton, who was not the most modern of photographers. What's the pull quote, again from Oscar Wilde, given this sense of sophistication. "I adore simple pleasures," said Lord Henry. "They are the last refuge of the complex." Again, suggesting that, you know, picnic is a simple pleasure, that anyone can enjoy a picnic. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to be sophisticated, you don't have to be upper class, but you do have to have the leisure time to be able to enjoy them. What does it say in the text over here in our copy? Simply romantic white. Neorite. Tucked cotton and lace. 18 guineas. Empire look. Post-colonialism. Paul Gilroy. Suggestive of empire. Of, you know, the white people going out and controlling these, what they would have considered savage lands, of civilizing them. Centre. Lace top. Cotton skirt. Pink ribbon tie. 15 guineas. Blonde straw hat, Otto Lucas at Fortnum and Mason. Fortnum and Mason, very posh department store in London, looks like Harrods. Dreamy white, far right, ripples of lace, tucked cotton skirt, 10 guineas. Top, 7 guineas. All at Mexicana. White parasol, Charles Judson. Hair by Susan of Andre Bernard. Little boy's white cotton suit, 14.5 guineas. Pink flowered white voile dress, 29.5 guineas. White cotton romper suit, 12.5 guineas. All of the White House shoes. Start Right by Lillian Skinner. Man's Clothes. Monty Byrne. Birdcage. Jeff King Antiques. Kale Street Cakes. Fortnum and Mason. So even the cakes come from Fortnum and Mason. It's the Fortnum and Mason hamper is something. Thus, it's like a Harrods hamper. It's something that's considered a great sign of luxury and sophistication. So wealth, sophistication, upper class, bourgeois aspirationalism. Very, very, very expensive clothes, especially for a child that's going to grow out of in a couple of weeks' time. Probably get covered in mud and jam, you know. But again, reclining luxury. Really good photograph. Very well composed. Look at the way that, you know, it's sort of like something like a golden ratio thing. It draws the eye down this line, and then the curve of her body draws us into the image, with her parasol acting almost like an arrow. Draws in this line here, this curve. Yeah. And they're in the centre of the action too. Also how this, I suppose we could call it negative space, counterbalances the positive space where the real action is going. The diagonal lines give it a sense of drama. And as I said, good use of depth. Yeah, good picture. Does make this text a little bit hard to read though against the grass, but it looks like they've put sort of like they've sprayed it to give it a sort of like an opacity, so that it helps to make it more readable. Anyway, representations. Women as mother, women as domestic, you know. Well, I'm being a bit paternal there, I guess, I suppose, but again, you know, they're there as an ideal partner, they're here as an ideal self. Again, places like Fortnum and Mason, suggestive of luxury and wealth. Clothes exceptionally expensive, haute couture, high fashion. Right, that's it, I believe, for the picnic spread. Next up we've got the holiday heatwave spreads, and I think that is us done for Vogue. See you in the next video.